listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
What it do? It's your boy Big UU, and we back again with the Truth Be Told podcast.
And you can't forget Reefa.
I don't like you, my nigga. I don't like you, nigga.
But you gotta deal with me for this moment in time. For a week, every week, weekly basis. You
That's
deal
right.
With me for this period of time.
It's your boy Big UU and your boy Reefa with the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Is that better? Is that better, man?
I didn't like the tone. It was
like I'm like
it was a little
Big UU and Reefa.
Well, it was just the enthusiasm wasn't there at all.
Yeah.
To me, like, welcome back to the Truth Be Told podcast. It's your boy Reefa.
I feel like hold on. I feel like
we're having a showdown.
No, we got a showdown. I feel like you've been doing it for the past couple episodes, so you like we need to do it my way.
I'm in the zone.
I feel like you're trying to take over. Like you're like, no, this is my podcast, my show, my rules. You know what I'm saying? I get it, man. You know, you trying to take over, hostile takeover. You know what I'm saying?
You can leave.
Nah, man, but you know, we back, man, with another episode. Crazy week. But before we get into all that, if you're listening for the first time, subscribe on iTunes, subscribe on Google Play, subscribe, listen on TuneIn, on the TuneIn app, or you can just go to Trillmatic.com/truthbetold, and you can, you know, look at all the episodes that we did there in the past, check it all out. Also, make sure you hit us up at Trillmatic.com/Patreon, and, you know, show us a little bit of support there. I do want to let y'all know that there's some things that's about to pop off here. I'm not going to get into all the details, but in the next, you know, couple of weeks,
things are happening.
Some things will be changing. You know what I'm saying?
There's going to be a few changes around here.
A few changes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's gonna be some. You know, we moving on up. You know what I'm saying? You know, one level at a time. There's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Levels to this shit, and you know, it's a brighter day on the other side.
Brighter day on the other side, but not so bright for the 49ers, my nigga.
There's a lot of clouds, overcast. There's a lot of overcast over there.
Before we get into the rest of this whole week, we got to touch on.
I like how you did that though.
We got to. You like that segue, huh? I was ready, Brad. I was ready to shit on the 49ers, man.
Say something that pertains to them doing bad. Get out of here.
For those that you know, if you're not a football fan, like you should just go to hell. You know what I'm saying? But
you don't belong here.
You're not an American. All right. But if you are a football fan and you've been watching football, you've been keeping up. I'm a Cowboys fan. I said the Cowboys, and the homie Reefa is 49ers. San Fran.
49ers all day.
Once Gate Capital. You know what I'm saying?
49ers all day. San Fran.
Yeah. Man. And 49ers been playing like, they've been playing bad.
They're playing like the old school Cowboys.
Bro, you about to catch hands, bro. Hey, you cut these microphones off.
I don't know what kind of juju that you put on my team. I don't know what kind of bad vibes. But, you know, like, obviously, you know, we've taken over the shit pool. And we're not knee deep. We're about to our neck in it.
Yeah, y'all are
we're looking
really
like we're trying to play for the first round draft pick.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Y'all looking like. I mean, like there's only one other team that's worse right now, and it's the Cleveland Browns.
They better fucking win.
They're 0-6.
Oh
yeah.
We're way better.
If the Browns win 2 games and y'all don't, and y'all only win 1 game. I mean, you know, Browns might be the squad. You know what I'm saying?
Get that first round draft.
Y'all gonna be worse than the Browns? Is that what's gonna come down to?
I hope not.
Yeah,
I hope not.
Well,
like, we'll take the second round, the second pick. You know, the first round.
The 49ers was like, oh, we've been playing like shit, so we're gonna take out the big guns.
Not really the big guns.
We're gonna bring out, from what I heard somebody else say, Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying?
With the power that they were like, we have to let out the oppressed. We have to let them out. We don't want to get bum rushed by all these fans if Gabbert fucks up again.
Yeah.
He would have fucked up again.
The crazy thing is, there's
Kaepernick
like
get comfortable.
There's a lot of like black people that don't watch football, right? That are like supporting Kaepernick, right? You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, he scores his first touchdown. They're all like football fans for like maybe like 2 minutes, and he over there choking on the good, bruh.
Yeah, that was a little too good of a hit.
You all right, bruh?
Yeah, eyes got a little watery.
Yeah. I mean, anyways, there's a lot of black people out there right now that don't watch football, and they're so happy to see Kaepernick throw his first touchdown. Yeah. And then they see him lose, and they're probably never going to watch football again. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he was doing so good when he was just protesting the anthem.
When he was just sitting.
He was just protesting. Not really the anthem, just protesting.
Yeah. So, okay, like, I'm a big proponent of Kaepernick, doing what he did. I appreciate, what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Man, he's made some change because the DOJ just said now that they're going to cover and track every single police encounter. The Department of Justice is doing this now, which is like a big move to fix things. So he's making change.
He's making noise.
Now.
Definitely. But,
all of that shit goes out the window when you hut that ball. Now it's about football. All right?
He's making change, and, I mean, they even came out with new clothing that's shitting on him.
They're doing shirts and shit.
Now they're selling shirts outside of Buffalo.
There was people that were against Kaepernick outside, and there were people that were for Kaepernick. There was like,
those
there were people that cheering him on. You know what I'm saying? There was
a little bit of both. You get
half and half. Some people booed him, some people cheered him.
That's what you're gonna get when you do something like this.
Anywhere he goes, he's gonna get that at this point.
Yeah, but right now it's all about football too. The performance, really, when it comes down to it.
Let's scratch all the social justice shit right now. Let's move on to football.
Yeah.
Did you watch that game?
Nah.
You was like,
it wasn't on TV, buddy.
46-14, was it something like that?
Don't have the channel.
Yeah.
No, just
Oh, it was Buffalo Bills. Nobody gets those fucking games. People in Buffalo is like they're getting all New York Giants and New York Jet games.
They don't even.
They're not getting Buffalo games.
Their own game. They have to have the pass. NFL pass.
Do you know anybody from Buffalo, New York? I've never met a mother. No. I've heard people say I'm from New York City and I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Bronx.
I'm from Harlem.
I've never heard anybody say, "Hey, I'm from Buffalo." Whatever the accent is.
From Yonkers. Hey yo. No.
I've even heard I'm from upstate New York.
Yeah.
I've never heard Buffalo.
I've heard Jersey.
Manhattan.
Not in New York, but I've heard that.
I live in New York for a little bit. Now I live in Connecticut. I've heard that. I'm not from New York. I'm from Rhode Island.
Is it a real place?
I don't know.
Is it like Silent Hill?
Is
it like Silent Hill? Like, do you drive in and it just appears?
It's like fucking Angel Grove. Where the fuck is this city at, bro?
Where the fuck is it? Like,
I've never seen it.
It only appears for football games.
We don't even see that shit there. We just see highlights. Like, oh, there was a game today? Oh, shit. Buffalo Bills? Where was this? I don't think I've ever seen a Buffalo Bills game in my entire fucking life.
Unless they were in the playoffs or something back in the day, maybe. Yeah. But even then, those are myth. Even those people say they're myth. Yeah, there's no proof of this.
Yeah. Can you name all 32 teams? And everybody says 32 teams, but for some odd reason they didn't name Buffalo, but there's still 32 teams. Like,
you gave me
was it 33?
Was I supposed to break one of those words down into two? I don't understand.
There's people from Buffalo right now that's like, fuck these guys. Never listen to the podcast again. Nah, man, I mean, listen, 49ers.
Yeah, we took an L. Another one. Not looking good. And, I just want Kaepernick. Maybe he needs to get comfortable. Although he looked good. He made a 53-yard touchdown pass and got us the lead.
It was a good
and then right after that, they scored. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they're doing good, too. Buffalo, I mean, they're a 3-2 team. So now they're 4-2. So, I mean, they're actually they're doing good this season. Yeah. So, my Niners are just doing shit.
I mean,
I'm all right with it because it happens. Teams got to rebuild at some point. I mean, think about it. I'm only feeling like how the Browns have felt like forever, or like other teams. Some people.
So sad for them.
Yeah. So we're just joining them for just a momentary. We're actually humbling ourselves. We're humbling. We're doing like Bruce Wayne did. He went, lived with homeless and like lived on the streets.
Yeah.
To understand. So we're just trying to understand what it is to lose and have a horrible season.
Jesus,
so
man.
then next year, it's going to be a lot better when we win.
This is how 49ers rationalize their
No,
L's.
it's not.
This is
That's
how
just how I'm
49ers.
fucking around.
This is how 49ers fans rationalize their L's right now.
No, it's not. No, me. That's just me. But a lot of people be mad, pissed. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I don't get hurt.
you don't get turned like that.
I don't get hurt. Like
I get turned. I get turned by my team.
I'm sure you get turned when your team loses. You've been doing that for many years now.
Yeah.
So right now,
I'm gonna just say this: I got to see my team win. I got to see my team win Super Bowls in my lifetime.
Yeah,
so.
I've seen.
I actually got to see him win 3 Super Bowls in my lifetime, so I'm okay with that.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was young.
Yeah.
I was like maybe 10, but I got to see the shit.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you know, I know what it's like.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like when you got the dynasty dream team.
When you're doing it.
You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
you.
You got legends. I've been there.
I mean, even then, it's just, the past is the past. Now's now. So right now we're living the shitstorm and y'all are doing good. So I mean, y'all
We're not just doing good. We're doing fucking excellent. Okay?
No, excellent would have been you beating the Giants in week 1. So you're still doing good.
Listen, we didn't lose to the Giants. We lost to Terrence Williams.
Record says it.
Yeah, we're 5 and Terrence Williams.
I almost spit my beer out, bro, and I was like, I cannot do that on
We're
live,
not 5
on
and
here,
a
you know
loss
what
to
I'm
the
saying?
Giants. We're 5 and Terrence Williams lost the game for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're 5 and Terrence Williams.
That's what it is. Like, we're 5 and Terrence Williams, bro. Like,
Oh, my God.
we didn't lose to the Giants because we were like trash. We lost because Terrence Williams fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That could have easily been a field goal by the best field goal kicker, and we would have won that. We would have been 6-0 right now.
No.
And, but I'm gonna just say this. You know, like maybe like a couple episodes back, I was like, maybe we should, put in Romo and then, Dak. He's still learning. That's the real deal.
Now you're thinking
It's
no
the real
Romo?
deal.
You're thinking no Romo, or you just put him in, the moment he fucks up, that's it, you cut him. You're just like, hey, you fucked up. You played your cards and you fucked up. Like, we told you, no fuck ups.
There's already talk right now. I've seen a couple, articles out there that's like, yo, the Cowboys could trade Tony Romo. Like, that talk is out there right now.
Yeah.
And, I mean,
He should just retire. Just stay in the organization with his father-in-law.
he could probably go somewhere and give him 2 years.
Because, I mean, why does he want to leave somewhere else? And then he's like the inside man for Jerry Jones then? You know what I'm saying? That's his
Yo, what if the reason that Dak is playing so well is because Romo's been teaching him? Like, he could be a quarterback coach.
Well, they're saying that's what I've heard that. Like, they should keep him as a quarterback coach just for Dak, just for get him right. Because if that's what's been happening, and he's doing this good, I mean, you don't want to split that.
I don't know.
Up.
I think Dak is extremely talented. I don't know if I thought Green Bay was going to give more of a fight. Yeah. I was like, oh, this is going to be this is going to be a tough one. You know what I'm saying? But no, we kind of skated through that. Right. Our defense played well. We took them down they took us down to the red zone and we turned it over like two times.
Some shit.
So we got an interception on. Defense is playing pretty well. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna front on that. And offense is Ezekiel ran for like another 50 yards, and Dak also broke the fucking record.
Yeah, Tom Brady's record for most consecutive starts without an interception as a rookie. Don't hate on it. It's good. It's all right.
I mean,
it's all right. It's all right thing. It's not like the best thing, but it is good.
It's what beating Tom Brady.
What makes it good.
That's all it's good.
Tom Brady.
That's what I'm saying.
Because if it was a shitty quarterback who made that record back in the day, like what if it was
like Mark Sanchez?
Yeah, what if Mark Sanchez had that, or Tim Tebow had that? Yeah. People would be like, oh well. So I mean, it's just because Brady has that. Brady could have been. It could have won. So yeah. I mean, so it's still good. It is a good thing to have. I mean,
I think Ezekiel's about to
Brady makes it a good record. That's what it is.
No, you're right. That's what I'm saying. It's because it's Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But I think Ezekiel's about to break a record too for most
that.
running yards for a rookie first season. We got 2 superstars right now. I don't know if it's them
you better hope,
or if it's the team.
You better hope they don't have that Romo juju of that Romo hurtitis. Romo-itis, you know what I'm saying?
He threw his first interception this game, no Dak.
No, I'm talking about injury prone. You better hope both of those guys stay healthy. You better hope they stay healthy because that.
I mean, but they stack. I feel like Jerry Jones did a good job this season of stacking people. You know what I'm saying? Back there, I think we gotta
keep them safe.
Yeah, we gotta. I think we got Darren McFadden still back there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's the greatest, but
he held it down.
I've seen him get a couple 6-yard runs, here and there, but
contribute.
Yeah,
contributor.
You know what I mean? We listen, bro. All we need is 5. If we can get 5 5 yards a run, bro. That's all. Like, if any team can get 5 to 6 yards a carry, like you're doing fucking outstanding in my book. You have a run game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 2 of those first down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? I've always thought
shorten down a third down real
if you
quick.
can get me 4 yards at least,
yeah,
every time you run, we're good.
You're a decent running
because you have 3 plays to get it to the other side.
Yeah.
And if you can do 4 yards every time,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's past 10 yards.
It's on the public.
Your first down.
Yeah.
I've always thought that, and it's like I never understood why they don't just like emphasize on that. It's usually like, I mean, when people get that 1 yard, it's like, what the fuck? Give me one. You can get me more than 1 fucking yard.
Man, you know how hard it is to get a yard a yard as a running back in the NFL?
Tell that to Elliott, bro. Tell that to Ezekiel,
bro. He's looking unstoppable. Man. I'm not
Tell that
gonna
to
lie
him.
to you. He's looking like a pro. You know
he look like he ain't looking like a rookie. He look like he's been doing this for some time.
This is what Reggie Bush should have been doing.
But he has been doing this for some time.
Yeah.
That's what he does. Yeah. He's been doing this since he was young.
You know, some people that have been doing this since they were young and they got to the NFL. And
the thing is, he's comfortable. He's very.
I think he's got a good offensive. I think he got a good offensive line.
He definitely has gaps that he can run right through easily.
Yeah.
But he's comfortable also. He didn't show no kind of like timidness or, you know, he's making good choices mentally, like where to run, what cuts to make. Yeah. You know, he's doing good. Definitely. Yeah. It hurts me to say, but he's doing good.
Hey, man.
Because, I mean, your team's doing good, but your organization sucks.
Jesus fucking Christ. My organization sucks?
You got Jerry Jones.
The hell's it doing?
Bottom line.
Jesus Christ. It's all good, man. You gonna diss my whole fucking organization? It's all gravy, man.
You've been shitting on my.
I know, right? I'm acting like
it's one sided. I can do it, but you can't. I can dish, but I can't take.
I was acting like I was really sad about the shit. Like, damn, man, you gonna diss the organization?
Like, I'm about to be replaced next week.
You know what I'm saying? Like, really?
Like next week, we got a new. We got.
Yeah, you trying to take over? You trying to do a hostile takeover? What the fuck? Nah, man. It's
back to the
news.
intro. Welcome back to the Truth Be Told.
Oh shit! Nah, man. In other news, Leonardo DiCaprio making some moves in Hollywood.
Oh, Leo! Leo!
If you guys know Leonardo DiCaprio, he's been a person that's been all about the environment.
Yes.
When he won his fucking Oscar for the first time.
Ridiculously for the first time, but yeah.
And he should have won it like 100 times before that.
100 times over.
You know what I'm saying? He finally wins it, and the first thing that he does when he gets his speeches, he talks about why we're fucking up the environment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're fucking up Earth.
Yeah, yeah. He used his platform to be like, yo, stop fucking up the Earth. You know what I'm saying? And he's got a documentary coming out about stop fucking up the Earth.
Dinner's ready.
Yeah. Sorry for that ding, y'all. And so now... I guess he's like, I'm gonna go blockbuster with it, and I'm gonna do a live action Captain Planet movie.
Needs to be done.
You think so?
Yes. He ain't lying. We are fucking this planet up.
Captain Planet.
You know, like to reach people. Yeah. The thing is, you're not gonna reach the adults. Us adults, we've made our choice. We're gonna do what we're doing. We're not gonna change. He's gonna like a Captain Planet movie. If he makes it how it was for back in the day, kid friendly. Yeah. It's going to teach kids. It's going to leave a mark on kids more than it would an adult. You know what I'm saying? Adults like, okay, and then they're going to just fucking throw their cans at the fucking
the kids ain't going to go watch Captain Planet. They don't know who the fuck that is.
That's why. We didn't know what it was when we watched it.
It was a cartoon. We watched it because we're kids. We watch cartoons.
And they're kids.
But they're going to see this movie and be like, who the fuck is Matee? You know what I'm saying? Matee. Who the fuck is that?
Well, they're going to find out. They have to introduce these characters. They're not going to just throw it in like it ain't. Like, it's not a continuation from theしょ Let me.
I hope that they do everybody like how they are. Like you got the Russian chick.
We're adults now.
Like Wheeler, and he was trying to. Hey, Wheeler was trying to get that ass, bro. He was always trying to get that ass, bro. He was like, "Yo, bitch, I shoot this fire. I got that fire.
I need it for Captain. Fuck, I don't want to use it for that."
He was the coolest motherfucker, dog, because he had the fire.
Hell yeah.
Everybody else was trash. Like she's like wind.
Right there, you should put a drop with Juvenile. I got that fire. I got that fire.
Nigga, you want that fire? Yeah.
And we're back. No,
They fucking had what's his face? Listen. They got Kwame from Africa.
Yeah.
So this movie actually might be the best thing to put out right now.
I honestly do not remember their names. When you're saying them, I'm like, that was their name.
Kwame is I don't remember the Russian girl's name, but I remember she was just like, Wind.
Yeah.
And then you had the little Asian girl.
Yeah.
She was like, water.
Yeah.
And then you had
Indian
guy, and he's like, heart.
It's like the little beam comes out.
He was so trash.
Heart.
He would come in every once in a while. He's like, there's like a tiger about to attack him, and he's like, heart. And the tiger was like, nah, I'm not going to attack him.
The tiger's like, I'm better than this. I'm better than this.
The tiger has morals now. He's like,
yeah.
I don't have to eat, y'all.
Like
I'm not even hungry.
Tiger's like, man.
That would be gluttonous of me. I actually had a meal 2 hours ago. I don't know why I'm eating again.
It's like, I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna change my ways. I'm gonna go eat some leaves. I'm
a vegan now.
I saw fucking. I saw a koala eating some eucalyptus. I'm gonna go eat some of that.
You not be hearing about this shit clogging up your pores. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm changing my life.
Been looking rough. I'm trying to get a better coat.
Yeah, man.
That's wild.
And too, there's a lot of shit going on with the ozone and
there's a lot. I mean,
we're fucking up a lot of shit.
I mean, a lot of shit is shit is changing. Like places that haven't gotten certain things like weather wise or tornado wise, earthquake wise, shit like that. Yeah. It's happening there all of a sudden. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck's going on?
I think that's they're probably going to be focused on like. Can you imagine the bad guys in this shit?
Oh my god!
What the fuck, dog? Who's these motherfuckers gonna be? I don't know, man.
I wonder. Like, I remember them. I can see them in my head, but I can't remember their names or how.
You'll pay for this, Captain. It was like poachers and shit.
Yeah. But they were trying to cut the trees down. Like, we needed 15 more trees.
They were like destroying recycling plants and shit. It's like, yo, you blew that bitch up? Damn, fool. Like, we recycle bottles here. What the fuck?
We're gonna leave this place a mess. Captain Planet can clean it up.
Yeah. Even with Captain Planet, he would get like weak because like you would throw like trash on him. He would get weak and shit.
Why would you do that? You're destroying the earth. You just fall down his knees.
You just gotta dump like toxic waste on him, fool. He's like out of there.
You just dump it. A tear comes down his eye.
Just take like a Coke can and just throw it at him. He's
but
like,
the kids do something to fucking foil the plan.
That's what I'm saying. You got a heart,
and then
Matee giving everybody a heart,
and then Captain Planet gains his power again.
Yeah, he's right back to it. It's like Superman,
and then whoops their ass. He always has to have that down period where it's all like, oh my god, he might die. He ain't gonna win. He's not gonna save the day.
And it's always some weak shit, bro. Like somebody threw a trash bin at him and like all this like spaghetti is on him and shit.
The bad guy,
yeah, he's out of there.
I can't even fight anymore.
I don't know how this is going to be in 2016 with a movie. Like, I don't know how they're going to pollute them. You know what I'm saying?
They said last year they were trying to make a movie, or they had an idea for a Captain Planet movie where they said it was darker, like a dark Captain Planet movie.
Oh, so there's going to be some emo kids?
But that was last year. It had
they're going to be like the Power Ranger kids?
It had nothing to do with Leo. Yeah, it seemed like it was probably something like that. You know what? That dude probably jumped off of that project and jumped onto that project and said, well, if I can't do it with this one, I'm going to the Power Rangers.
So Kwame is going to be like, Earth. And he's going to be like raising up the ground and somebody's like, you're still a dirty nigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Y'all still oppressing them fools. He's over here making earthquakes. That's what I'm saying. You know, it's going to be shit like that, bro. Like,
shit.
He's going to be dealing with oppression. He's going to be like walking down the street.
If it's these
police
days,
are going to stop him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just
like, where'd you get that ring? You don't look like you own a ring like that. Get on the ground. Get on the earth.
Matee's coming. He's like, no, heart. Just saves the day. I'm just saying, bro. That's the new 2016. 2016
that's
Captain
Planet.
Planet.
It's gonna be about racist shit.
It's gonna be race. There's gonna be culture.
Our planet's polluted with racism.
Yeah.
Think about it.
I think Leonardo DiCaprio is gonna wrap it all up very well at the end.
No, I think he would.
There might be a shot at Trump.
Leo's a. You think so?
I think there'd be a shot at Trump. Come on.
Gotta be. It's Hollywood on top of that too. You know, Hollywood.
They try to make it real. You know what I'm saying? They show like Trump. He's on the screen and shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Maybe it'd be lit. I don't know.
I saw this one ad. It was on Facebook, and it was like all the stars, like the Avengers stars, and then a whole bunch of other people, other actors talking about.
And they were just shitting on.
It's shitting.
And it was like Mark Ruffalo's gonna get naked. Yeah. And he's like, "The fuck."
Yeah, and then fucking, I think it was like, what was it? Robert Downey Jr. said some shit like, he was like, Mark Ruffalo's going to show you his dick.
Yeah.
Like, he just said it like that. It's like, what? It like caught you off guard because everyone just saying, he'll get naked, he'll get naked. And he said it like that. It was like, what the fuck?
The hell? Where's this video going?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I thought this was about voting.
Yeah. I thought this was about
like
change in our country, and now Mark Ruffalo and his balls. Okay, all right.
No, but
libtards.
Deplorables.
Yeah, speaking of deplorables, fucking did you hear about the deplorable that pretty much came out and said he's gonna take out Hillary? You know what I'm saying?
That's what she was. That's what they were talking about.
That's what they were talking about, man.
Yeah. That's what she was talking about.
There's somebody asked this
something
guy,
like that.
I think at a Trump rally he was at. They asked him, what you gonna do if Hillary becomes president? And he's like, we're
gonna take her out.
We gotta take her out. If I gotta go,
we're gonna have to take her out.
If I gotta go and be a patriot, then
if I gotta do it myself and be a patriot.
I'm ready. We're gonna fight. And somebody's like, what do you mean? Is that a threat? And he's like,
sounds like a threat.
Take it how you want to take it.
By that, take it how you. Take it how you want to take it.
Just take it how you want to take it. But I'm a patriot for this country. Yeah. Dog.
And what do you think that means?
Dog. There should have been Secret Service at his door like that night. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they should have came and swept him up out of there right then. Like, I mean, somehow, like, come on. Well, he was probably surrounded by Trump supporters too, so they were probably like,
they probably all knew too. They was like, oh, he's just a crazy fucking Trump supporter. You know what I'm saying?
So they probably brought it down to, but you know what? If Hillary was to become president, and that was to happen, was to be assassinated, and it happened to be that guy,
oh, we let it all slide.
Oh, it's just a crazy Trump supporter. Nah, it was someone that was talking about it. Yeah. He even said it. He said it live.
He said it live on TV. So,
and no one gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
They got to waterboard him. They got to go ahead and waterboard him.
Might as well.
Yeah.
He deserves it doing some shit like that.
I'm just saying, bro.
Something's going on behind closed doors.
Fucking deplorables, dog. They be wilding the fuck out, bro.
There's a plan. We have the contingency plan in place. Oh, hell no. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, that shit. Like, there's plans.
It's real out here, man.
It's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Plans. I mean, I show you that one video. That one dude.
Oh,
the dude with the Mexicans and shit. Like,
yeah, he's just calling wetbacks and the fuck, dog.
It's like
acting like he's immigration and shit.
Show me your proof of citizenship. It's like, he's like, are you immigration? I mean,
for those who don't know, there was some Mexicans that were working.
No,
you know what I'm saying. I'm not sure what they were doing though. They were doing construction,
it was kind of construction or something.
Maybe like cleaning the streets or something.
Yeah,
some shit like that.
Yeah.
And they just comes up, and I guess this shit was beeping too loud or something. Yeah. So he comes out there and he just starts like throwing racist shit at these Mexican dudes, and he's just calling them, wetbacks and shit like that. And the guy's like, "What the fuck are you coming wetback for, dog? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here working and shit.
Doing my job.
Yeah, like I'm over here putting in work, and you over here calling me wetback and shit. The fuck? I'm surprised they didn't jump his ass.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So that shows you how they're like, I'm here to work. I'm not here to fight you. Like,
if that happened on the other way, if it happened the other way. Deplorables, they would have jumped whoever the fuck it was there. Yeah. They would have jumped them, bro.
Damn well.
They probably would have shot somebody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
On the news about that.
Yeah,
we would have been talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of talking about them talking shit.
And then they asked the guy, and he was like, "I hope Trump gets them all out." And it's like, okay, clearly a fucking crazy,
deplorable.
Deplorable. We're not even gonna call them Trump supporters anymore. We're just gonna call them deplorables.
Those are deplorables for real.
Yeah,
I like how she put it. It's real.
Half of Trump supporters are deplorables. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And the other half are, I think some other half are people that really have like legit concerns about, the conservative views and all that, which is fine. Nobody's knocking that.
Salvageable, but no, I'm just fucking around. I'll just fucking around. But yeah, seriously, they have their own views and their own ways. Like I'm just fucking around.
Somebody was like, "All you female Trump supporters, if you can read this and you need help, blink twice."
Three times if he grabbed you by the
pussy. Did you so you even seen these pictures of these women that's like, he can grab my pussy?
Yeah, that lady got a t-shirt, says it on her shirt and has the arrow pointed down.
Yeah.
Trump can grab my arrow pointed down. Like, really?
I was listening to Bodega Boys and Jesus was like, well, she gave consent, so.
Well, she said Trump on that shirt.
Trump can grab my pussy.
But if someone had a shirt that said he can grab me by my pussy, you know what I'm saying?
Dog.
You know how many guys would be just running over there?
Just run up and just grab it like viciously?
He didn't say who. Like, what? That should be horrible, bro.
It's like, hey, you asked for it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever. I didn't know. Or like the guy that's like the guy grabs a pussy and then he's like, well, my last name's Trump. But he's not related to Trump at all.
Yeah. I'm a Trump.
Yeah, I'm actually a Trump. So, can I grab your pussy? Yeah. Just grabs it.
Do you work with him? No.
Are you on his campaign? He was like, yeah, I am on his campaign. Hey, yeah, like, give me that pussy.
Who has a vote Hillary button on his collar and shit.
Oh, shit. It's wild out there, bro. Trump is literally, like, defacing the whole, like, Republican Party right now. It just sucks because...
Because he shouldn't even been there to begin with. He's fucking...
They enabled his ass for so fucking long.
I don't know why they gave him that much power.
Yeah.
Within their... Like, they thought that they...
I don't know if
I don't know why.
I don't know.
That's them being them.
I think they were just, like, so against liberal and
what was happening.
Democrats.
They felt like... a lot of them were saying that Obama's a celebrity. He's a celebrity, so I feel like they felt like they had to go get a celebrity.
Well, so Obama became a celebrity,
yeah,
right? Because
because they say
he's just a cool ass motherfucker.
TV doing interviews. Like, it's not his fault that he's the coolest president we ever had.
He's the coolest motherfucker we ever had. Dog.
The smoothest president we ever had.
The swaggiest.
Yes, we've never had a president.
I don't even like using that word. Swag.
Yeah, I hate that word, but
you know what I'm saying. But he's the swaggiest motherfucker out there.
His wife said it. You know. And that's some real, he is what he is, you know what I'm saying? And as a president, we've never had a president like that, you know what I'm saying? All presidents are always like a dude with a stick up his ass, you know what I'm saying?
Did I tell you about the time somebody I know, they said that
for the most part,
that they talked to Obama one time? Mm-mm. And Obama was asking he asked him a question like, you doing good or something like that? And the guy answered back, he was like, yeah, I hope you're doing good for my country. And then he said that Obama was like, always.
Always.
Yeah. Like, he was just smooth as fuck out of that shit. I was like, oh, okay.
Always.
Yeah, he just chuckled to himself like, my nigga. Always, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't play with me. Yeah, just smooth. He's a smooth dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't react to that. I would have been like, bitch.
I remember they took it
You work for me now.
They took it out of proportion. You know, like, they blew it way out of line. You know what I'm saying? Way out of proportion when he fucking was having beers with I forgot who it was. Like
this was in the very beginning.
Yeah,
there was a situation that happened.
Something happened. And then he had a few.
He was
beers
like, "Yo, let's have beers and just talk about this."
Yes, and they fucking blew it. It's like no president's ever drank. And chilled and talk. Man,
that's like an American pastime. Like, yo, let's have some beers.
Liquor in the fucking White House all over Pride.
There's like some asshole that's like doing cocaine, like snorting cocaine, and like, oh my god, they're disgusting. They had beers.
Yeah.
Snorting up cocaine and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Get out of here complaining about
it's not being a fucking dick, dog. Like,
it lifts the people up and takes the edge off when a beer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, he's having a conversation with a beer. He wasn't getting drunk.
He wasn't getting shit.
Have a beer and talk. Let's have a beer and talk.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with that. I feel like a lot of people in America right now need to have a beer and talk. Mm-hmm. Straight up. Let's just have a beer and talk, man. You know
beer, a joint, blunt preferably, or
you can do a little, if you want to do, I mean, let's just add it all, man. I mean, you want
just
to
weed
do a
and
little
beer
bit of coke.
Talk. No, just weed.
Do a little meth.
Just weed. Oh, God. Those aren't conversational. Weed and
go ahead and crush up a little shrooms into your beer.
Oh, God.
Drop a little acid tab in there. Let's
Jesus Christ.
Let's just get it popping. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God. But yeah, doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt. So, I mean, yeah. Donald Trump is a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, man. And some other shit, man. I'm gonna just be real. I've been, watching a lot of shit these days. A lot of content has been out there, and hip hop, the streets, hood culture has like infiltrated mainstream, and they're very welcome to it. You know what I'm saying? And there's been a lot of dynamics that have been happening with, regular people and like hood niggas colliding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think it's usually the funniest shit when that happens. You put like hood niggas in like non-hood situations.
Yeah.
It usually come out being some entertaining shit. And I think VH1 has caught let's get on this. So Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg got a TV show coming. I'm not really sure what the TV show is fully about. I'm guessing it's about food and maybe they're going to be whipping up some shit. I don't know. How you feel about this?
I don't see it a bad thing at all. I mean, the first time I seen them together, well, I seen them the Martha Stewart episode. What she said herself, I seen in an interview one time that it was the highest rated episode
of course
she's ever done in her career, like the one with Snoop. You know what I'm saying? And they baked brownies, of course. Yeah. Wonder what was in them. And if it wasn't in him, Snoop already had him. Yeah. And then he was on the show.
You know how
like he's a whack.
You know how you watch that cooking show where like they're making the brownie and then they put it in the oven and they pull out the one out the oven that's already ready. He's like, yo, I've already whipped these up for you, baby. You know what I'm saying?
These ready, Martha.
Yo, these might have a little extra something in there. You know what I'm saying?
Get right.
A little bit of extra sugar in there. You feel me, girl? You know what I'm saying?
Gonna make your cooking even better. Bow wow.
Yeah. Bow wow.
But I think it's dope. You know, that's the first time I had seen him. Was like I didn't see that episode, but the first time I seen him was on the roast, comedy roast, where they're both on there, and it was funny because they were talking about how that out of all because there was a lot of rap artists up there on the stage. I forgot which one it was. They're like one of the comedians up there was like, it's funny how we have all these rap artists on the stage up here, hip hop artists, and the person who served the most time up here in prison is Martha Stewart. Yeah,
I remember that. So it's been a long time in the making.
Yeah, I think they probably connected since back then, and I mean since the show when they did it, I think they've
since Martha probably got locked up, it was like.
She got down. She got street cred now.
Yeah, she got cred. She got cred.
You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily street cred, but she got cred.
It's a lot of niggas, they be in the hood. I remember one time I was watching somebody and he was like, yo, that bitch Martha, that bitch get money. You know what I'm saying? Some real shit. And I'm pretty sure she's like, yeah, you're right.
She was making money while she was in prison. Yeah. Because her shit still was going. It's not like they discontinued Martha Stewart shit, like Living or whatever the fuck she was doing.
Martha Stewart's Vineyard. And
like, her show may have got canceled, that one or whatever, but she got on a whole new show.
Dog, there was people like trying to hand her shows, dog. Like,
left and right. Like,
her coming back from prison, like.
It's funny because.
But her prison wasn't even real prison, though. It was like.
I mean, she has this cooking show right now.
Yeah, she does, yeah. And she's got another one with Snoop coming.
Another one coming?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was probably in prison cooking, and that motherfucker getting these people right, like showing the cooks how to, like, hey, I'm going to show you some shit to whip up.
There was like a line waiting for her and shit.
But what you have, I'm going to show you what we can whip up. I wouldn't doubt that shit.
You know, she was like cold as fuck with it, dog. Like, yo, so first what you need for your ingredients is Cheetos and ramen noodles.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, you can get these. I like the chicken flavor. It's like
she's doing like her shit, like all like calm and
Some
shit.
people like the beef flavor or the oriental.
I prefer the chicken.
I like the chicken flavor. Okay, everything tastes like chicken. Then you're gonna take a little bit of this chocolate milk, and I'm gonna show you how to make a soiree.
A soiree. Okay, we're gonna add it to this a little batter. We're gonna whip up a little brownie biscuit.
She's like, and some people don't know, but you can actually take the guts of a Newport cigarette and make a little crust around this Cheeto pie.
So if you like your nicotine, you can still get your daily dosage.
Yo. Oh man, that'd have been lit. Fucking Martha Stewart making fucking prison food.
In prison. Martha Stewart living in prison. Like, living, and then in quotes, in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have made a show out of that shit.
Yeah, that would have been lit. I'm just saying, bro. We coming out with ideas, bro. I'm just saying. Listen, dog. I don't know who's out there listening, dog, but if you got the money, you might want to invest in us. We got
ideas.
We got ideas. You know what I'm saying?
Just provide me with a blunt, hot fire.
Yeah.
I spit hot fire like Dylan.
Yeah. Straight up. Speaking of more West Coast shit, speaking of Snoopy Theo Double Jizzle, y'all know he's a big part of the Dogg Pound.
Always at West Coast.
And speaking of niggas that was in prison, this actually segues really well because first off, is it just talks or is this like a legitimate album that's coming out?
They teased the artwork for it.
Okay, so it's legit.
I believe it's legit for the collaboration. It says suggesting that they're going to have a collaboration.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Which, I mean, why put it out there if it's not really, if there's not talks?
Yeah,
talks of it. You know what I'm saying. You have to have been talking to the other people. You didn't just make that up and you're hoping that Daz ain't make that and then hope Mobb Deep or Havoc or Prodigy over there looking and like, hey, that's pretty dope. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's holler at it. there's been some kind of communication.
That's what it is, you guys. It's the Dogg Pound,
and
Mobb Deep, possibly doing a joint album
called
similar. What is it called?
Dogg Mob. You know,
Dogg
put it together. They're putting it together instead of Dogg Pound and Mobb Deep. It's just Dogg Mob.
Yeah, and it's very similar to how I'm hoping the mashup is similar to how Wu-Tang and the Lox did Wu Block.
Yeah.
So that was a hot ass album.
I didn't even hear it.
Ghostface and then Jadakiss and Styles P. You know what I'm saying? It was fire, bro. It was fire.
Definitely that shit.
I think it's good for hip hop. First off,
hell yeah.
With the Wu Block, that was like mostly East Coast. This is kind of big because this is the West and the East together. You know what I'm saying?
That's one. And you know, them working together does not, you know what I'm saying, leave out a chance that we're going to get features of artists from the East and artists from the West.
Oh yeah, you know, there's going to be a Kendrick Hook or some shit on there. You know what I'm saying?
You got to have something going on,
or maybe not. Maybe it's better if they just leave all that out and just keep it between. You know what I'm saying? You got Daz making beats.
Snoop,
you got
Snoop
Havoc making beats.
Snoop's got to have some kind of feature. You know, Snoop's going to be on there somewhere.
Oh yeah, Snoop's going to be on there.
You know, Snoop's going to be a chorus at least.
Yeah,
he's got to. You know, he's going to do verse.
And I know it'll make Corrupt get back on his lyrical shit just because he's around these niggas and Prodigy and shit. So
yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely a good look.
At one point, Corrupt was like in the top 5
he was a beast
illest rappers at one point. So
beast on the mic.
Yeah, like
definitely.
Yeah, he's in a lot of people's top 5 of all time. Corrupt is. You know what I'm saying?
Corrupt is a monster on the mic.
Yeah.
And so I even had some Daz albums that went hard, but his was like just West Coast, that West Coast feel where Corrupt, he was lyrical. You know
what you think about Mobb Deep?
You know, I had my moments with Pac. No, when Pac was live and there was old beef and all that stuff. You know, I listened. I was with Pac. I was with Pac all the way. But it doesn't mean I wasn't listening. I had Biggie albums. I had Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? Quiet Storm, all that stuff. Like
I think Mobb Deep's best album was Murder Music.
Yeah, Murder
was dope. Front to back fire.
Dope. Yeah, hands down. Yeah. And fucking, I had those albums and they fucking went hard. You know what I'm saying? Hard as fuck. Love their music. You know what I'm saying? Shook Ones? Who can deny Shook Ones, bro?
Can't deny Shook Ones. You can't deny Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. Can't deny it. Those motherfuckers went hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Went hard in the paint, you know what I'm saying? And everybody was jamming it.
Yeah.
And if you weren't jamming the song, you were jamming the beat and rapping to them.
Yeah. You know
what I'm saying? Those were
classic shit.
Classic shit. Beats, lyrics, everything, hands down. So,
I actually just heard Havoc's last album or mixtape came out earlier this year.
Yeah.
I listened to it or whatever, and he has a bar in there where he was saying he don't trust no one. This shit is real. He don't even trust himself. He's like, I don't even trust myself, and I was like, damn, dog, that's a cold ass line, bro. Like,
that's some shit that people wouldn't even admit.
Yeah,
and it's real because all of us live with that.
Yeah, straight up.
All of us live with that.
Yeah, he said he don't trust nothing, not even himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is, dope ass line. But yeah, man, I think it'll be a dope album. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be good. We need some shit like that.
Definitely need some
mashups. We need more mashups.
Definitely need more mashups, and also not just
especially with the legends too.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm about to say. Not just mashups, but mashups of legends and of people who were a big part of hip hop.
Give me a mashup right now you would listen to, and you would like to see.
A mashup I would like to see.
Yeah.
Artists. Oh, mashup. Oh, man.
Legends only though.
Legends only.
Our era.
Yeah. Living too.
Not Lil Yachty.
No.
And Lil Uzi Vert. No.
Oh man.
Not saying I like Lil Uzi Vert, but I'm just saying.
I would love to. You probably gonna be like, what? Because we still haven't heard an album of it. I know I haven't. I don't think it's out there. Jay-Z and Nas.
Bruh, that's what I was gonna fucking say. Jay-Z and Nas.
They don't have an album. I had to think for a little bit because I was going through names of artists. I mean, Eminem was even coming to my head for a second.
It came to my head too, but I was like, who would you put him up with?
Legends, people and living.
Yeah,
Jay-Z and Nas.
A Jay-Z and Nas album would be fucking excellent,
classic.
Yeah, especially because
when it comes out, it'd be classic.
Drake is doing one with Kanye, so Kanye's gonna be sold up with that. It's like, why not just go ahead and knock out a, Kings of New York album? You know what I'm saying? I just gave y'all a title. Just saying.
Title already, yeah.
I just gave y'all a title, so come on.
And kind of make it look
Cut
like
the check.
Kind of make it look like the movie like cover type shit.
Oh yeah.
But with them type shit, like should be dope.
Yeah, just saying that'd be fire.
That would be fire. King of New York too. What?
Yeah, man, and some other I guess hip hop related shit. Your boy Ab-Soul dropped a video, gearing up to drop a new album. I'm guessing. Schoolboys has died down. Yeah. Now it's Ab-Soul's turn.
Yeah, I like how they're doing it, where they're spreading it out. It's not interfering.
Well, they're not, because they're even dropping in between, because they dropped Isaiah Rashad's album, which was really dope, really really like critically acclaimed album. Okay. I think they're about to drop Lance Skywalker's album. He's like a newer TDE. I haven't actually heard any of his music yet, to be honest with you. So maybe this should be dope. But I think Ab-Soul's gonna come and drop some bars for us. We need some bars.
We need bars, definitely.
Yeah, man, we've been listening to
that track. Was fucking.
Yeah, he just dropped a new video called Huey Knew. I guess like Huey Newton.
Yeah.
But
and the message just with the track. I mean, with the video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything in the background was showing.
Yeah, it was showing like the images of police brutality and Kaepernick's jersey getting burned, and you know what I'm saying?
Bunch of just the shit that's happening.
Yeah.
Now and in the past of how it was and how it still is, kind of.
Yeah.
And
Huey knew it.
Yeah, and it was definitely a strong message. You know what I'm saying? The video itself.
And Huey Newton, him being the Black Panthers, it's also, I think this week, he actually released it right before the 50th anniversary of the Black Panthers. Yeah, so I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, man, I'm dropping gems, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Somebody pointed this out. I was like, holy shit, he good timing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's very militant. You know what I mean? But I fucking dig it. I like TDE and what they're doing.
Oh, definitely. You know what I'm saying? They're doing some good things.
They on it, man. You know what I mean?
Now we also got a birthday today. Hip hop.
That's right, we do.
Hip hop birthday. A living legend.
The great white hype.
The rap god.
The first Vanilla Ice. The second Vanilla Ice.
I can't do it.
Can't say Vanilla Ice. No. Marshall Mathers.
Yes, Mr. Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Eminem.
Man, it wasn't until I got on the internet when I seen that there's people that like hate Eminem. There's people that hate Eminem. And I guess it's like that. Like, no matter who you are, like, there's always some people that hate you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, let's be real. This nigga's like one of the most lyrical motherfuckers of all time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he shit. Like, people was talking about Kendrick when he dropped the Control verse, and it's like, this is the greatest verse of all time. And I'm like, bruh, I know like 10 Eminem verses that will murder that shit. Not taking nothing away from Kendrick.
Man, not at all.
But that's not the greatest verse of all time, homie. It's just not. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Not when Eminem has dropped all that music, bro. There's like at least 15
classics.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know. But
I gotta reiterate. You know what I'm saying? When you hear this, it's not gonna be Eminem's birthday.
That's true.
So
it'll be the day after.
The day after.
So, go on Twitter and tell him happy belated.
Yeah, happy. You know
what I'm saying?
Tell him happy belated.
Yeah.
Straight up. But they also have they've hinted that Eminem's new album is probably gonna be released next year. Root.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Root. Like, I am Root. And I'm like, not Groot. Root. Root. But yeah, they said it may include 12 new songs. So by saying 12 new songs, I'm wondering if it's going to be 12 songs in total, because what old songs are you going to put on?
Yeah.
Rap God, maybe? I don't know.
It's going to be 12
We're going to put Rap God.
Like, was it going to put old songs on there?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I wasn't, you know what, man? I didn't like Rap God.
You didn't like Rap God?
No.
I like how he killed it when he killed it.
I didn't like Rap God. I didn't like...
He went in.
I didn't like how he was spitting on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that ain't vintage Eminem.
No, it's not. And there's some people that are judging Eminem based off of that, and they're like, "This sucks." And I'm like, "Dog, this is not."
That's not Eminem.
Eminem at his best, but he does. His wordplay is bananas. I'm not. Wordplay is bananas on that shit.
That verse, that part where when he breaks it down and goes fast, and that's where he kills it. That's where it makes the song to me.
Yeah, I like I don't like sober Eminem. I like drugged out Eminem.
I do too.
Yeah, I like the acid and ecstasy Eminem.
Yeah, I like the Hi Kids. You like violence. You know? Like the original, the shit that was like, yes, okay.
Psycho shit,
definitely.
I even like later on when he did Same Song and Dance. You ever heard that song? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite Eminem songs.
Okay.
It just is because he's just like, he's just flowing about like, murdering this bitch. Yeah. And I just thought it was a dope ass track.
It's dope. It definitely put together well. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he's always done. His tracks have always been whether they're telling a story, you know what I'm saying, or just killing. Yeah. I mean, his whole album, his first album was like full of stories. You know what I'm saying?
It was full of stories.
It
was less on his second album, but there was still stories.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of moved away from just telling stories, but I mean, he still does it, and he's still probably one of the best to do it of our generation. And
it's like a bunch of little mini stories now that he does. When he was on the Royce and they had an album together.
Royce the 5'9" and Eminem.
Yeah, Bad Meets Evil.
Yes,
you remember that album?
I have that album.
Yeah, you remember what I think it was like the second song, and they were talking, they were telling the story, and Eminem's like in the car with the chick, and he's like, "You fucking slut." And he's like, "Put on your what do you say? Your slut powder." He was like, "Dog," where he like crashed the car and she flew out the window and shit. Like I was like, "Yo, this story, this is vintage Eminem right here. Like this is the Eminem that like I need." You know what I mean?
I mean, hopefully with this album, he can do some wishful thinking, wishful hoping. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he does some shit like that. Yeah. Give some tracks like that, Eminem. Come on.
Yeah, man.
We need that vintage Eminem.
We need that vintage M back. You know what I'm saying?
The times we're in now need it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you put Eminem down your top 5 all time?
Yeah. He's
got top 5 all time?
He's got to be up there. Like, because of all time of what I've would.
Excluding Biggie and Pac.
Excluding Biggie and Pac, of course. You really shouldn't even put them in top 5s. Like, really. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be in people's top 5.
They're like the judges.
They're like, they're there. No matter what, they're there.
Yeah.
Like, that's a given.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially because of that, Eminem's in my top 5.
Yeah.
But because I'm not gonna go back and be like, well, people who paved the way, and go old school and have some '80s rappers, some shit like that.
Why not? You're not showing no love to. You're not showing no love to the ones before.
I do show love to them.
You sound like Lil Yachty when he says that Pac is trash.
But they're not in my top. I just said Pac is already up there.
Hold on, so if
there's a few people even from the 80s that are excluded. I mean, I don't even think you could put Rakim and people like that.
Some people do from that time period. They put them up there.
But see, like to me, they're goats. Like Pac and Biggie, they're like greatest of all times. To where you can't really, they shouldn't be in top 5.
I think the top 5 situation it should only be for present day,
and people who are still doing it at that moment.
Yeah.
Like that's how I feel.
That's the only thing you can use top 5 for.
That's why
because my top 5 has changed so many times.
Yeah, it has. Definitely.
At one point, Twista was at my top 5. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was in my top 5.
At one point, C Murder was in mine.
Bro, it's a funny story. I was listening to Make 'Em Say today. And I was listening to the fucking, how it has that little intro before?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yo, this P." Yeah, he's like, "Hey, P, let me hear you say, Man, this ain't no motherfucking P. Hang the phone up." Yeah. And then DJ, what's his name? KLC? Yeah. Classic shit right there. We need more skits. We need more skits in the raps, man. Don't put no skits no more.
Don't do that shit no more.
You know what I'm saying? Make movies.
Back in the day, we used to get skits. There used to be interludes, skits, a little whole skit. It even said skit.
Rap in our time was so fucking entertaining, bro. Let me tell you something. A skit that was lit. Redman.
Yeah.
On every album that he dropped, he would have the stick 'em up skit.
Yeah.
It would always be something happening, and then he would come in there and he'd be like, "This is a motherfucking stick up."
Yeah.
He would like, "Give me your keys, your cars, your socks, your earrings." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he would do that shit. Yeah, he would do that shit on. Redman would do that shit on every album.
He's like, "Hey, what's up, baby? What you got? What's the business, girl?"
Yeah. All them shits is like,
"Hey, let me get your number."
Yeah.
And then rings, and then what? And then purse. It's like, yeah. I mean, entertaining, definitely. In the middle of a song.
You were entertained.
Boom. And it'll go to a skit, and then it'll come back.
Yeah.
Start the song again.
Yeah.
Dope as fuck. They don't do that shit anymore.
They don't lay that shit
Just
out
like
that
I mean,
no more.
remember we were talking about it. They don't sample.
They don't sample anymore.
We were going to talk about shit. I just thought about it. I mean, they don't sample anymore. It's a problem with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That's
but here's the thing, though. That is the problem with hip hop. But you know what, though? I think that the reason that they don't sample anymore is because these companies are like, first off, before if you would sample and you would get sued or whatever the fuck it was, the label would have so much money because they were making so much money. They just pay take the money. Take the money. It's ours now. Yeah. Now, if your ass gets sued for $1 million, it's like, nigga, nobody has $1 million.
We're not making that anymore. Now that people have, now that
nobody's buying albums,
everyone's downloading, streaming, and
that's what I'm saying.
No one cares anymore. YouTube and people just YouTube our songs now.
Yeah, so it's like, why even take the chance of
they're not making the money they used to. I mean, unless they go out there, do tours, merchandise, shit like that. It ain't even with record sales anymore. Yeah. Unless you're one of those stars that's doing the double platinum, gold, diamond, whatever the fuck. But other than that, it's a tough game to be in. If you're just, you struggle. You gotta just stack right. You can't just squander your money.
I mean, Big Crit sounds his best when he's on sample music. Yeah, that's when he makes the best music. But when he's with the label and they have to make original shit that's not sampled, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It doesn't go right. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't feel right. Doesn't go right. It's just like, you're not Crit now. Like they take away.
They take away from the shit. You become a mainstream artist. It doesn't sound. It doesn't have that soul in it.
Because we were talking about it how the other day when we were saying that's what made our music so good. And that's why, what's wrong with the kids though is that they're not going back into the past too much because they're not giving it the credit that it deserves. Yeah. They're all like, Pac sucks. Drake's better. This and that.
It's like, why don't you go listen to some Pac shit and then remake a Pac song
and sample something
and some shit. You might say, I'm not gonna rap like this. 'Cause I'm not gonna disrespect Pac on this type of beat, and you'll probably rap some dope shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit that's respectable.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the problems with hip hop right now is that it's just not.
Yeah. Plus, you'll get to go back and dig through the crates like they used to, and be like, "Damn, I never heard this shit." You might we used to listen to to get the samples. We would go back to like the 70s and 80s. That's what we were picking up all our samples.
We'd even hear rock music. The samples were coming from rock songs.
That's what I'm saying, from rock songs, from everything,
songs, blues.
Bro. Everything. We went back. People really dug in the crates. Yeah. If these kids dug in the crates, they would be digging into, the 90s, maybe early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Why not? We got some classic shit there too.
Definitely got some classic shit.
Maybe somebody can remake a Lil Jon.
Lil Jon, Lil Jon sample.
Yeah, it's like, shit, there's Lil Jon. That's my shit. That's my shit.
Time to move, bitch. Get out the way. They're like some shit.
Like, can you throw a mystical line in your chorus or something, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Maybe you'll understand music a little bit better, because that's the thing. They probably don't. They're not exposed to that music, so they don't feel like they don't have no respect for it.
And that's the problem. Like, the day I had kids, my kids were going to be educated.
Listen to everything.
They're going to be educated in 90s hip hop, the best time of rap.
Same with my kids, bro. If I have kids, that's all I'm listening to is 90s shit, bro.
That's it. I ain't playing radio. Yeah. They ain't going to know what the radio is.
They will when they go outside with their friends.
When they get older, until they get that chance to be a part. They're not going to even know.
They're going to hate
when they meet their friends,
they're going to be like, "Turn this shit off, Dad."
When they meet their friends, they're going to be like, "What's a radio?" They're going to be lost. They're going to be one of those people like, "You've been deprived of radio?" Yeah. And then when they hear it, they're going to say what I say. They're like, "This shit's whack."
Yeah. I bet you most of these motherfucking kids haven't even heard a Bob Marley album.
How sad is that?
If they heard a Bob Marley album, they would probably be a little more thoughtful in their shit.
They ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying?
They'd probably be a little more relaxed.
That's what you gotta do, kids. If y'all out here if you're listening to this shit, go back and listen to the old shit. Because that's what we did. And that's why a bunch of our shit got substance. You know what I'm saying? Go back and listen to the old shit. Go back and just study, just listen. Even when I was in the 90s and I was listening, and they would bring out these old, I would watch a lot of these old hip hop DVDs and shit. Yeah. No, I didn't come up during the time of fucking Rakim. Right? Yeah, but when I went and back and I checked him out, I was like, oh, I get it. You know what I'm saying? He's a god. Like, he's one of the illest.
The reference,
you know what I'm saying?
Rakim now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I didn't come up in his era. Yeah. That was like a little bit before my time.
That was before our time.
You know what I'm saying?
I had some of his albums from my cousin. Like, she gave me a whole bunch of tapes and shit. Me and my brother or my mom's cousin when we went visiting Cali, and she gave us a whole cassette case full of tapes, and there was Rakim. It was
Public Enemy.
Public Enemy, yeah. It was a whole bunch of them. Also, L Cool J. It was Cool in the Gang, and just a whole bunch of just
old
school,
shit.
Old shit.
And you just go back there and listen to it.
Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Thriller was in there. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah. And all that shit came out before some of that shit came out before we were born, bro.
Yeah.
A lot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Before we were born.
Thriller, I think Thriller came out before we were born.
It was before we were born.
One of my favorite albums of all time.
You
think these kids are listening to Thriller?
No.
Hell no.
The only thing they heard is Michael Jackson touched kids. That's all they know from him, huh? If anything.
Yeah. They don't understand
like what he contributed.
Being a kid and watching Thriller near Halloween time.
Concerts
with the lights off, and he fucking turns around those cat eyes, and he's just laughing at you and shit. Come on, bro. It's like,
man, and they'll never understand that concerts are only what they are today because of people like Michael Jackson, because he gave you a show. Like when you get a show, those people are living up to Michael Jackson standards. Because I mean, people were doing shows also probably before him, but he made it a show like big time. He was probably one of the first people to really make it more of a show than ever back in the day when he was growing up. You know what I'm saying? And other artists of that time were catching suit. He was probably one of the first to make a movie, damn near. You know, Thriller. Like,
because all his videos were like 8 minutes long.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
All of them. I mean, and he was a trendsetter that today. Things like that are happening because he did it. Yeah. And kids don't even know that.
Don't
realize that.
If y'all just go back and just even in like with touring, like I see a lot of these kids they do shows and stuff, and there's really nothing to it. They just rapping on stage. Like it's very boring. But if you go look back at like the fucking Up in Smoke tour, right? Like how they laid that shit out, or the Hard Knock Life tour. Yeah. Or
Effects. Yeah. Certain things you gotta be at.
Like Eminem,
come out,
like
dance, this, that.
Eminem used to come. I remember seeing one of his shows on TV or whatever. This motherfucker came out. He had a backdrop that was like his old house, and he came out with like bloody overalls and a chainsaw and a hockey mask.
Fuck yeah.
Like he came out to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a fucking show.
That's putting on.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's where you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, and he puts the fucking chainsaw down. And he starts rapping with the bloody overalls and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
And what do we get now?
Skinny jeans, and everybody's like, skinny
jeans, dresses,
everybody's dabbing. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not knocking dabbing.
Against dabbing.
I
think it's kind of cool.
Dabbing is cool. I wish it came up with.
We would have been doing it. We would have been doing it. We would have been doing it better than how they doing it now. Like we would have been the gods of dabbing, bruh. Like our time,
bro. Yeah.
You know, like
just I'm not gonna, that was a cold dab you just did. I'm not gonna lie to you, Reef. That was a cold ass dab. Could you imagine we was in high school, bro, in class, and the teacher said something, and this is like, what? You know what I'm saying? And y'all can't see this right now, but Sharif is literally mixed in breakdancing moves and pop locking into the dab, like. You know what I'm saying? He's bridging the gap right now, dog.
Got to. That would have been. Our dad would have been taken to that next level with us.
If we would have had a dab, dog, the dab would have been lit. We would have had a dab lit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not knocking it down. I'm just saying, like you got to do some little bit more.
Some of this other shit that they do, I'll knock. But the dab. Yeah.
If you're gonna dab, like have like a bunch of professional dab dancers come at your show and just like dab out for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
In unison. You
know
all
like
of them doing the dope ass routine,
like the America's Best Dance Crew type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make it exciting
while they're taking dabs of marijuana.
Yeah.
That's just my preference.
Make it lit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Make it lit, literally. No pun intended.
God damn, man, you really about to get in on this weed shit, man.
I'm gonna have to light up this fucking nice ass joint my bro rolled for me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
That's for my troubles, you know, that 20 minute looking for
he really about to light up this joint.
Yeah. Oh, we spent 20 minutes looking for a blunt earlier. Like 25 minutes, bro.
I can just picture how high as shit, like, yo, where's this shit at? And it's in your hand? Or it's in your ear?
Honestly, I actually went there. I was like, check your ears, check your pockets. Make sure
he's a professional weed smoker.
Oh, I know all the places.
It's in your ear.
Yeah. You ain't lying. It's happened to me where I'm looking for. I'm like, fuck, I can't find it. So I'm like, dude, it's in your fucking ear. I'm like,
you've been searching for 2 hours.
Out of here. Well, it's better to find it than not to find it, though. Those are the ones you're like, where the fuck? It's like that lost sock in the dryer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. No, when I just smoked weed, I remember this one time, bro. Like I rolled up some dro, and like I was like, I had rolled up two little cigarillos of dro. Yeah. I smoked one, and I was like, I'm gonna smoke this other one probably tomorrow. let me just go ahead and put it in the safe space. And I put it in this little drawer. And I forgot that it was there until like 3 months later. I opened up the drawer and the fucking shit is sitting there.
Calling you was like, welcome back.
Yeah, man, still got high off that shit too, man. It's stale as hell, but you know.
Oh, the cigar will be stale, but the weed will be alright.
Yeah, it was alright. It was
It'll
okay.
be good. It ain't gonna, weed will lose its potency when it
It
ages.
did lose its potency,
but
it was still.
it'll still get you there.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna smoke
right.
this.
It'll still get you high.
You know what I'm saying?
As long as if it was some bunk to begin with,
Yeah.
and then you smoke it like 3 months, 4 months later, then you're gonna be like, man, this is some garbage, bro.
Yeah.
I should have put this into some other weed and made it last longer.
Yeah, for real.
Stretched it out.
Yeah, straight up, man.
But,
yeah, man.
I kind of veered off of that dab.
You did, bro.
Weed. I mean, hey, we got to talk about weed sometime.
No, you know what? For everybody that's out there listening, we probably gonna have some weedologists on here, straight up. You know
And
what
I
I'm saying?
can't wait because I feel like I'm one. But nah, I know I'm not. Like I know enough, but
We're gonna
I
have
don't
like
know
some professional growers and
yeah,
shit, bro.
I don't
You
know
know what I'm
details
saying?
like that, bro.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe they can
I've
come on
done my
here.
fair share. Nah, I'm just kidding. Or am I?
Bro, you know the Secret Service listening after we just talked about this whole Trump shit. Talking about he gonna take out Hillary. You know they listening. They listening in right now, bro.
When I was in Colorado, bro. So they can't touch me.
Yeah, man. We gonna let it wrap this
That was a
one
good
up,
trip.
man.
That was a good trip.
Yeah. But, did you go to Colorado? Have you been to Colorado yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Word. Bet. Nah, but we're gonna let it wrap this one up, man. We just want y'all to know, man. There's gonna be some more shit popping off here in the next couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And
I definitely are appreciated.
Yeah.
As Pac would say, you are appreciated.
You are appreciated. Yeah. If you haven't yet, man, subscribe, iTunes.
Give us that 5-star rating.
That's right.
I mean, shit. If you tuned in and you've been tuned in for a while now, give us that shit.
Yeah. And y'all gonna
Show
get
some love.
Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get a new music playlist this week too. Most deaf.
Oh.
Some new music from some underground artists y'all might not have heard, but I'm telling y'all might want to check them out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we gonna be about this bitch. Holla at y'all. Peace.
Y'all already know what I'm talking about. I had to go.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm talking about? All right, y'all. Peace.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.